Hey, Facebook. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? It's been a while. So I am going to be talking today about being Black, a woman, and 55, and what that really means to me, and how it's also impacted my message, my career, my profession, and just a lot of things that I actually do. So, of course, you're looking at this because you are a member of the Black Girls in the Corner Facebook group, and gives you an opportunity to view this, where I'm actually posting this exclusively. Earlier this week, I asked everybody to kind of let me know where you were in your business. I got a few responses, and so since they look like women just like me, and some of them I kind of know their age, so wanted to kind of really talk about how that is and what it impacts. So what does it mean? Black, I'm a woman, and I'm 55. Well, if I was working in corporate, that would be like super amazing and great, because I would be in the protected class, and you would think there's nothing they could do to me because I'm in the protected class. Well, I'm not in corporate. And so how do I use that to my advantage? And I'm sharing that with you because I want you to think about you and where you are. So earlier this year, just a couple of months ago, I said to a friend who does recruiting that, hey, if you ever have any freelance jobs for HR, I would love to participate, because I love HR. And as many of you know, I have been working in HR for a long time, over 15 years. Really did a lot of international work is what I've been doing. And in doing that, I had an opportunity to live in Addis in Nigeria, and just came back this March, pretty much full time. And so with that, I come back to the United States, and I'm figuring, like, what am I going to do, right? Am I going to continue to do HR consulting? Am I going to get a job in corporate? Am I going to continue in my business? Am I going to do a different kind of business? And when I had this conversation with her about, hey, if you see any opportunities, let me know, she started grilling me of all these questions. And that's when it finally hit me that you're a Black woman who's 55 years old, and who wants to hire you? Who wants to hire you into corporate? And I thought, wow, okay, so I better really make this entrepreneur thing really, really work, because this is it, right? Because no one is like begging for me to come and join their organization. But what it also said to me is that has been my actually unique selling point for the last 15 years of my career. My profession and what I do and where I do it, being a Black woman, being my age, has always been a big plus. And so just because something is not working out for you in one place, then maybe you need to change your audience. And so as being a human resource consultant, people want consultants who are seasoned, who are mature. They didn't want someone who was young and just finished school. They wanted someone who had loads of experience. So they liked the fact that I was mature. I was doing it in Africa. They liked the fact that I was Black. They loved the fact that I was American. And here I was, this Black American who was sharing all this information with them. And that was exciting for them because they trusted my knowledge. Get it, right? Now, switch to corporate, right? Would people trust my knowledge here? But they trusted my knowledge simply because I was a Black woman. They trusted me because over a white woman, because they really could relate to the fact that I was also Black just like them. So that really just worked for me. And they love the fact that I was a woman a lot of times, because we come and we're more collaborative. We're looking for ways that we can work together. And that's something that they didn't always have. And a lot of times, and sometimes in environments, depending on what part of Africa you're in, you can have women who are very assertive and very, to the point of almost aggressive, and then you have women who are passive. So they were excited to have someone who was in the middle. So where do you have something that is so unique to yourself that you could be using it to boost your business, to grow your brand, to really put yourself out there? Because at the end of the day, pretty much what we're doing, we're not the only one who's doing it. Someone else is doing something very similar. And if that is the case, then how do you separate yourself from everyone else? How do you get yourself out there and show that you're doing something different? So I want to tell you something that you can do. The mere fact that you're in this group, Black Girls in the Corner Office, you have something that's super unique to yourself. Okay, not super unique, but you have something that you could start using for your advantage. And that's the fact that you're a woman. Being a woman really helps you in certain ways of looking for work. And also being a woman who is a non-white woman also can help you. So how can that help you? And that's what I'm going to really start talking about on Tuesday. I'm going to invite you guys to a Facebook Live that I'm going to be doing on grow strategies for your business, how you can actually grow your business and use the fact that you're a woman, lose the fact that whether you're a white woman, and then also if you're not a white woman, how that even helps you. So I'm going to be talking to you about 4 different areas that you can really look at in taking your business to grow. So I'm not going to be talking to you about opt-ins and all kinds of funnels. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about changing the trajectory of your revenue stream. This is the last part of the year. And what are you doing to make sure you finish strong? So perhaps maybe you started out this year and you didn't have the revenue that you were looking for, and you're not getting the revenue that you're looking for, but it's not too late. You can still be able to get some money into your business. And so that's what I want to kind of talk to you about. So I would love for you to meet me here on Tuesday, November 14th at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to be talking about stop leaving money on the table. I've kind of given some hints to that before, but I'm going to really go into a deep dive about the money that we're leaving on the table as women, that we're leaving on the table as non-white women, and how we can really access that money to grow our businesses, to really have a business that grows. For the last since the time I left corporate, pretty much I have worked outside of the United States, and it's worked for me. It has been a way for me to really support myself and to really establish my brand. Now, should you go global? I don't know, but let's talk about that on Tuesday. You know, there's other ways, there's opportunities that you can really be actually exploring. And when I talk to some of my friends who are in the angel investing world or who are looking for businesses that they can bank, some of the things they say to me is that women businesses tend to be B2C, and those are not really businesses that they really want to work with because they can't really show that they're growing. So how can you shift your B2C business to be B2B? Or how can you take your B2C business and make it something that is actually have put you on a path that you could actually really scale? So love to see you. Join me. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. Subscribe. Also on Tuesday, this group will have a new name. Talk to you later.